Welcome to Monday Night SLAW. And we start off with a special challenge coming from Ronald McDonald.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the Crew from Illinois, weighing in at 228 pounds, Ronald McDonald.
We have got a huge main event coming up that our commissioner just announced right before we went on the air, and we will discuss that in a little bit. But first, Ronald wants the microphone. Got my music! Got my music! Hamburglar! You left me last week! I want you out here right now! I bought this time! Come out here! Where are you, Hamburglar? I want you one-on-one!
And his opponent, representing the Crew from the nearest nightclub, weighing in at 274 pounds, the Cruiser King.
Well, it's not Hamburglar. Instead, it's a member of the Foodies Burger King who's answering this challenge. But if you look behind him, oh my gosh, that does appear to be Hamburglar wearing a different outfit. Could Hamburglar actually have joined the Foodies? That would be devastating if that were true. I mean, I don't know anything more about that. But he's hanging around with Burger King. If that's the case, and that means Colonel Sanders and his crew have just grown more powerful. Hamburglar, you know, he was blamed for several losses by the McBuddies, but I don't know if you could say it was unfairly so or what, but for him to walk out last week on SLAW, those of you that missed it, check out last week's episode of SLAW. He walked out on a tag team match, leaving Ronald 1-on-2. Well, now Ronald's going to be 1-on-1 with the Burger King. This is a long-standing rivalry going back many years. And Burger King not wasting any time. Like, share, and subscribe. This stupid foolishness. Burger King coming out like a house of fire. Meantime, Hamburglar is just there at ringside. Just observing. I know his comments confused a lot of people after the match when we cornered Hamburglar and said, "Why did you leave?" And he just simply said, "Robble, robble, robble." Ronald McDonald with a flurry. Now he's coming back. So much heat in this match. So much animosity. Oh my. Folks, you don't want to miss our main event. The commissioner has decided to give Caillou another chance. Caillou will go one-on-one against a member of the Circle of Evil, whomever Thanos chooses. They will go one-on-one, and if Caillou wins, Caillou will get full control over the main event at StupidSlam coming up in 3 weeks. Which means Caillou wants to face Thanos for the world title at StupidSlam. That's exactly what would be his choosing. What a tremendous opportunity for young Caillou to get another chance at this time to possibly main event the stupidest show of the summer. Big backdrop. Ronald's getting his foam red nose handed to him right now. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't gotten that message yet. Yeah, what a tremendous main event. Also, don't forget, the Green Lantern himself, Guy Garner, in his first title defense of the PlayStation title, having defeated Fat Albert last week. Fat Albert was cleared to wrestle, but only just earlier that day. So you know he wasn't 100%. Definitely, you know, that Guy Gardner took advantage of that. Couldn't get him yet. Misses with the fist. And now Ronald, he's going to take his big red boots and shove them right up Burger King's buns. There's Hamburglar now. Oh, this is a showdown we've been waiting for. Now they're yelling. Oh, a little bit of a glitch. Pardon me, we lost broadcast there for a second. That's what happens when our editors think that they want to be funny and they're going to end up losing their job. Couldn't even get a 1 count. Not yet ready to get pinned is the Burger King. Big headbutt. The clown is down. Burger King going up top. Waiting for Ronald to get up, and there you go. Who is Caillou going to face in the main event tonight? And can he defeat him? I understand if he doesn't, Thanos himself will be allowed to choose his opponent. In conjunction with the commissioner, as I understand. They will decide who the #1 contender is. Burger King now just in full control. Fist to the face. That white paint starting to rub off of Ronald's face. Stupid Wrestling Federation action. You only get it here. And he's going for it. Flame broiled Whopper. That should do it. And the clown is down. And Hamburglar can't help but to laugh.
Here is your winner.
You know it's not over. It is not over, you know. Ronald wants to get his hands on Hamburglar. He didn't want Burger King. Maybe that could happen at StupidSlam. We'll find out. But in the meantime, it's time to go to the wheel and find out who Guy Gardner's first opponent is. There's our wheel. And who will Guy Gardner's opponent be? His first opponent, having won the belt last week. As you know, every stupid star is on that wheel. And the winner is, interesting, another member of the Foodies, Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders gets his first shot at the title right here tonight. Here he comes. And he will face Guy Gardner, who's already in the ring waiting. Should be an interesting match. And you can bet Fat Albert is somewhere watching with his 3,000 pounds of girth. There he is, newly won PlayStation title belt. But will it be only a 1-week title reign? The leader of the Foodies getting his rare opportunity here. We are here at the abandoned mall where we do all of our Monday Night SLAW tapings. Again, big main event after this match. Guy Gardner taking it to the Colonel early on. And you don't want to miss Stupid Wrestling Federation Smack Off. Double main event We'll talk about that later. Out he goes. Green Lantern getting ready to fly. Oh. Eats a boot to the face. Try an original recipe boot. Only the most stupid action. StupidSlam comes up in 3 weeks. We may have an idea of what happens in the main event. But as it stands right now, we don't have any matches signed. Colonel getting control. Hits him. Hit him with a drumstick, takes him down. Now going to work on the drumstick. Referee should be careful. Guy Gardner still wears that power ring of his. He likes to hit his opponents with it. In fact, that's what he used to beat Fat Albert. Going for a quick cover. Just a 1 count. Well, one of the main events coming up on SmackOff. We'll go and talk about it right now. 6-man tag. 3 members of the Circle of Evil. The tag team champs, Darth Vader, Donald Trump, teaming up with Tom Brady to take on Deadpool, who's looking for a new tag team partner since Wolverine broke up with him. And he'll be teaming with Obama and Biden. Big 6-man action. That's one of our main events. Fist. He may have used the ring there. I think he used the ring. Colonel's in a lot of trouble. Hit the ropes. And there he hit him with the ring again. I'm certain of it. Going for the lantern. Got him. That should do it. And still your champion. Still your champion is Guy Gardner.
Here is your winner.
So let's say, oh, wait a minute. Oh, look who's back. Big face-off. You know, these two are, they're destined to be going at it again at some point. Well, meantime, let's take a look at our other main event. For the Intercontinental title triple threat match, Tyson taking on SLAW again and his first chance to get a hold of Jake Paul. But first, let's go to Texas. We got a special guest.
Howdy. My name is Tex. I have 2 X's. That's what I got, 2 X's. That's why I don't got no money anymore. But I digress. I want to tell you a little story about what it was like back when the Cowboys would round up all the dogies and then be all done for the evening. Pens all locked up. All the Cowboys sit around and eat their beans around the campfire. Of course, when you eat your beans, you gotta go see a man about a horse, so to speak. Luckily, the outhouse is real close, so you have to get up and use the outhouse. But sometimes, 2 cowboys had to use the outhouse right at the same time. And they'd argue about who got to use it first. sometimes an argument got kind of heated. And then before they could settle it, a third cowboy joined them, and another one. Before you know it, every cowboy standing around that outhouse arguing and fighting. So they'd go to this clearing where there was nothing but grass. And they'd wear whatever they wore, whether it was cowboy boots, jeans, maybe yellow tights with Hulkamania shirt, something like that. And they'd have whatever weapons they had with them. Sometimes it was a pole, sometimes it was a steel chair, or maybe it was a stop sign. And they'd all just fight. And they'd fight until there's only one man left standing. He's the one who gets to use the outhouse. Now the Outhouse Stampede is coming to the Stupid Wrestling Federation. All through the month of September, some of the toughest hombres in the SWF will get together and they're just going to fight in the ring until there's one man left standing. And that'll be at all different shows all through September until we determine who really is the bull of the woods. Now, if you'll excuse me, all this talking about the Outhouse Stampede, I gotta go use the outhouse. Keep it real, brothers.
Big announcement. The Outhouse Stampede coming in September. And the first such match will take place at StupidSlam. But first, it's time for our main event. So we'll get into the Outhouse Stampede a little bit later tonight. But first, Caillou getting into the ring. And whoever he faces, if he wins, he will have full control over the main event at StupidSlam in 3 weeks. What an opportunity that he could potentially fight for the World Heavyweight title once again. This time in front of thousands of virtual fans. What an opportunity. And his opponent will be it's Dr. Doom. Probably should have guessed.
And his opponent from your darkest fear, weighing in at 415 pounds,
Dr. Doom.
Dangerous!
So what a monumental task for Caillou. He'll have to beat Dr. Doom. And if Dr. Doom wins, well then the ball's back in Thanos' court. He can decide what he wants to do. He can even bow out. I would imagine he doesn't want to defend the title. I mean, I imagine the Twitch will force him to defend the title, but against who? I don't know. Maybe it's Big Beavis or somebody. I don't know. Gonna be whoever he wanted. So the big opportunity for Caillou comes right now at the main event. And once again, as is per usual with him, he starts off fast. Although he kind of missed that. He's not going to miss this, though. Spins around. One of the best moves that Divas ever did. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe this nonsense. Caillou with a big move, but he missed. Now Dr. Doom in control. So the Outhouse Stampede, there's going to be a bunch of wrestlers in the ring. This is going to take place on StupidSlam. First such match. And no, basically no disqualification battle royal until one man is left standing. And then he's the victor. Now, as I understand it, there are going to be more matches throughout the month of September. And then all the winners will face off at the end of September to find out who is the toughest of the tough. But we'll have more on that in the weeks to come. Thanos trying to get involved, trying to send a weapon in. That's dangerous because if Dr. Doom gets disqualified, well, and Caillou wins. And Caillou will get full control. Thanos in the way as we got a 1 count. Just non-stop energy from Caillou. He's got to stay on him. Got to stay on Dr. Doom if he's going to win this. And what an opportunity. Now Doom in control. Can he finish off this young kid? Just imagine the stories he'll have for young Gilbert. Or is Gilbert his pet? I never remember. It's been so long since I watched this show. No, Gilbert's the cat. Rosie is the sister. That's right. Well, let's hope we never see Rosie at ringside. Just incredible recovery by Caillou, but I just think he just doesn't have it in him to beat somebody like Doom. I mean, Commissioner's got a lot of faith in him, but he just, I don't think, just can do it physically. Now Doom going up top. He could be trying to wrap it up right here. Ah, he caught him. Are you trying to stay in control? Gotta keep him down. That's one of these guys do. You gotta keep him down. Nice move. Still only a 1 count. What are they talking about the match? What are they doing here? Oh! Head first right into the turnbuckle. That bare exposed turnbuckle. I think that might be it once and for all. Just continually pounding on him. I think that does it. Follows him outside of the ring. Catches him in the knee. Again, he's got to stay down. Got to keep him down. Quick moves, quick strike, and get out. Nice DDT on the plastic floor here in this abandoned mall. Oh, big move. I think he might be out cold. He might have knocked him out. I think he did. Oh my gosh. Caillou wins. Caillou will get to name the main event of StupidSlam. Cut the music. Cut the music. Thanos is talking. Hold on. Cut the music. You want to name the main event? Fine. And I'll take you on. I don't care. In fact, I want a steel cage match at StupidSlam. You give me a steel cage match. Main event at StupidSlam. Because I know that I could take you and I could destroy you. Do you hear me? I'm defending my title in a steel cage. Caillou, you did the dumbest thing you ever could have. You don't understand. I didn't win the contract for me. I won it for him. Wait, him? Him who? Who did Caillou win the contract for? Wait, what does it mean he didn't win it for himself? Wait a minute! What is this? He-Man is here! Is he giving that title match to He-Man? And it's going to be in a cage because Thanos insisted on it. Oh my goodness. Thanos and He-Man. He's going to have to face him now. And he's going to face him in a cage in 3 weeks in StupidSlam. Our main event for the stupidest event in the summer.